Bottom of the 7th, Jackson Blue on the mound. And in the box, Jack Rude, the first baseman, down the count 1-2. This one's chopped over the right side and will go foul. Larks up 11-7 here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Rude on the day, 1 for 3, a single is his only hit. That was in the 5th inning off of Wyatt Divis. His first look at Jackson Blue sees a fastball outside to make it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blue gets set, goes from the stretch. A beautiful breaking ball, gets a swing and a miss out of Rude, who's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And the Saints down to their final 8 outs, down by 4. So now to Vander Hodges, who is 0 for 3 on the day at the bottom of the order. Second baseman out of Allen Hancock University. Takes this one outside and low, 1-0. Evans sets up. This one found over to the right side, way out of play. The 1-1 hit again to that same spot, way out of play. Larks up by 4, score 5 in the 5th, and then 3 in the 5th and the 6th. 5 in the 1st, and then 3 in the 5th and the 6th. Swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts for Jackson Blue. That's 3 through 1 2/3.
Now coming up the guy, number 6, Braden Love.
Top of the order, Braden Love to the dish. 1 for 4 on the day with a run scored. A duo for the Larks in the 8th. Kroll, Schmidt, and Hutchison. 0-1. Blue gets set. This one lined hard into the Larks dugout. No balls and 2 strikes. Jackson Blue looking to send us to the 8th inning right here. Gets a sign from Brady Evans. Gets set. Delivery home. Popped up over to the right side. Cam Harrison gets under it. Grant Lung's going to call him off. And it'll drop in front of Grant Schmidt. That's the 2nd time Larks have struggled to communicate. And it's another error for the Larks. And there's a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Now coming up the bat, number 4, Caleb Alba.
Still a comfortable lead for the Larks. No need to panic. Still up 11-7. So the day will continue for Jackson Blue. Caleb Alba to the dish. 1 for 3 on the day as well, with 1 run. Runner takes off for 3rd. This one's grounded over the right side. Cam Harrison picks it up and will toss it to Jackson Blue, who taps first base for out number 3. The Saints get 1 base runner with 2 outs, but nothing manages from it. Larks lead 11-7 as we move to the 8th inning. us off here in the 8th inning. Crowell on the day, 1 for 3, a single, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Chops this one over to Sackett, who will throw out Crowell. 1 pitch and 1 out for the new pitcher Gunnar Fogan out of Upper Iowa University. Now to Grant Schmidt, who is 3 for 4 on the day, 3 singles, 2 runs scored, and 2 runs driven in. Fogan delivers to Schmidt, misses below the knees, hits off the turf, 1-0. Schmidt is 6'3", redshirt junior for Fort Hays State University. Batted .316 for the Tigers this year. In his career there has batted .323. Fogan gets the sign from Boone and gets a swing and a miss out of Schmidt. Hutchison on deck for Hayes, Henry in the hole. Nicely hit. It's going to drop in the gap, and it's a 4-hit day for Grant Schmidt. He's going to try and he will hold up wisely, not go for an extra base hit. 4 singles for Schmidt, and just a great day for the starting right fielder out of Hastings, Nebraska.
Now coming up to bat, number 4, Palmer Hutchison.
Run on first with 1 away for Hutchison. Hutch on the day, a walk and a hit by pitch, drove in 1 run in the first inning. This one will miss inside to the KCK third baseman. And Hutch sends this one out of play. This is Fogan's 3rd appearance of the season. He's thrown 2 innings coming into this one. Threw against Night Train on June 4th and then the Rough Riders last Tuesday. It's an ERA of 9 flat, giving up 2 earned runs and 2 hits, striking out 1, walking none. 1-2 is the count to Palmer Hutchison. Likely see Jackson Blue back out for the bottom of the 8th for Hayes. Schmidt gets his lead, and Hutchison sends this one down the right field line and foul. Staying alive with 2 strikes on him. Gets back into the right-hander's batter's box and awaits Fogan's delivery. Fogan looks at Schmidt. Not a huge lead at first. Schmidt does have some wheels. And this one, slider outside. Good take from Hutch. 2-2. Fogan from the stretch, and Hutch do a nice job just protecting the plate here and stays alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 away. Larks were up by 5 in the first inning. Lost their lead, were down by 1 all the way up until the 5th, and then have scored 6 unanswered. They did score, 5 No, excuse me, 6 unanswered. And then in the bottom of the 6th, the Saints got 1. Palmer Hutchison strikes out, but Grant Schmidt steals second. There's a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Now coming up to bat, number 12, Zach Henry.
To Zach Henry we go. He's looking for his first hit of the ball game. He walked in the 6th, but didn't get past first base. Breaking ball from Fogan drops below the knees of Henry. 1-0. Evans on deck for Hayes with Core Jackson in the hole. Larks looking to stay undefeated, coming in this one 3-0. Saints looking to bounce back after their only loss of the season in their last game. Henry 1-1 count. Due up for the Saints in the bottom of the 8th will be Albaugh and Sackett and Bailey. Line drive foul from Zach Henry. Henry, a 6-foot freshman from Rockwall, Texas, plays at UTA. The Knights goes to 2019 All-State, First Team All-District, and District Offensive Player of the Year. The 1-2, just below the knees, good take, and he works a 2-2 count. 2-2, 2 outs, runner on second. Fogan shakes off the first side from Boone and nods on this one. And will go from the stretch. This one tries to break into the zone, but does so too late. Henry works a full count. Fogan gets his sign from Boone. He goes home. Payoff pitch. And they're going to punch out Zach Henry. And that's a tough one for the Larks. They still lead by 4 as we go to the bottom of the 8th on Larks Network. Bottom of the 8th here on Larks Network. Leading off is Drew Sackett for the Saints. Jackson Blue back to the mound for his 3rd inning of work. This one a fastball misses low off the turf. 1-0 to the third baseman batting in the 3 spot. Sackett out of North Dakota State University. Second delivery to him. This one inside 2-0. Bailey on deck with Potter in the hole for game day. They're down to their final 6 outs, needing to make up 4 runs. Swung grounded to Grant Long, moves to his left, and it's off his glove into right field. And the scoreboard rules it an error, and the Larks having
Now comes bat number
their worst
33.
defensive outing of the past couple seasons. Just a couple tough plays, but Grant, a veteran of the Larks and an upperclassman, knows how to bounce back, and Larks still comfortable up by 4. Call a strike here to Luke Bailey, the right fielder, to get this at bat going. Bailey on the day, 2 for 4 with 2 singles, a run scored, and a run driven in. Blue gets his sign from Evans, nods on the first one, and goes home. This one above the letters. The 1-1 runner takes off. The throw from Evans is going to be off the bag, and it goes into center field. And going from first to third on the overthrow is Sackett. So Blue will go back to the mound. 1-2 count to Luke Bailey, runner in scoring position. Nobody up in the pen for the Larks, so looks like it's up to Jackson Blue to get these last 6 outs and go 4 innings strong. And Jackson Blue will get a punch out. That's his 4th through 2 1/3.
Number 1, Tyler Dingus.
And to a pinch hitter, Tyler Dingus out of Neosho County Community College. He'll replace Caden Potter, the DH. First delivery to him, outside 1-0. Dingus on the year, 1 hit in 13 at-bats. 1-0 outside, 2 balls and no strikes. It is Vogel on deck with Boone in the hole for the Game Day Saints. Looking to make up 4 runs down 11-7. This one misses low, 3-0. And taking all the way on this one, it's in the zone from Blue. Hitters count for the freshman from Neosho County Community College. Larks had Cruz Aranda come onto the Larks late on the season for the last regular season game and then the NBC tournament. And he played at Neosho County Community College. Now is at Pitt State.
Noah Vogel.
Brady Evans going to give some signs to the defense as there's one away as Noah Vogel comes to the dish. Vogel on the day has gone aboard 3 times and has 1 home run, 2 runs scored, and 1 run driven in. 0-1 as Blue gets this in the zone. Blue gets a sign from Evan, goes home, and this one's fouled at the plate. 2 strikes on Vogel. We'll see what what Blue wants to do here. Could waste a pitch and try to get Vogel to chase if he wants. Boone on deck with Rude in the hole. goes from the stretch. Runner takes off from first, and it's a swing and a miss. Logo down on strikes for the first time today.
Now coming up to bat, number 19, Dustin Boone.
So down to Dustin Boone, the catcher, 1 for 4 on the day with a single, 2 groundouts, 1 to Jackson, 1 to Lung, and a flyout to Zach Henry. 1-0. Saints down to their final 4 outs, down by just as many. Outside, 2-0. Three straight balls from Jackson Blue, 3-0 count. And it does look like Max Castellucci is getting warmed in the Larks bullpen. 3-1 hitters counts for Dustin Boone. And it's going to be a walk for Boone. Second time he's been aboard.
Number 28, Jack Rude.
It's down to Jack Rude. Rude on the day, 1 for 4, 2 strikeouts and a single. And Keith Harper wants to have a chat with Jackson Blue. Bases loaded. Tying run at the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. And we'll be back after this break. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Jackson Blue staying on the mound. Jack Rude in the batter's box. First pitch from Blue, a nice fastball in the zone for a called strike. Vander Hodges hit the situation, would call for it. Do it for the Larks in the 9th will be Evans, Jackson, and Lung. And 2 straight strikes from Jackson Blue. And each time Keith Harper has come out of the dugout to have a mound visit with Blue, it's been effective. And they will punch him out. And Boone is back to the dugout, leaves the bases loaded as the tying run. And the Larks lead by 4 as we go to the 9th.